Hello all, it's Jaames Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade, and I'm going to, well, I'm not going to apologize. This video is going to be very much off the cuff, but while it's going to be off the cuff, I got an infinite amount of things that I could talk about right now. But mainly, the purpose of this video, more than anything else, is that the United States is going to hell in a handbasket faster than you can shake two sticks at. We're screwed, or it feels like we're screwed. There's been points where it looks like it's been looking up, right? So if you look at the non-fake polling, you can see that Biden's support is plummeting rapidly. If you look at various sources, there's plenty of people that are showing their great regret for having to voted for Joe Biden. So I still feel like we're winning the culture war, but we can't win the culture war fast enough. The insanity of the people in the ruling class right now, and the power they have to implement change of monumentally grand proportion, is insane. So the pictures that you see scrolling past is just some random pictures from a slideshow. They kind of show some of the stupidity that's been happening over the course in time here through 2019, 2020. They're not being displayed for any particular reason other than to have, I guess, something to look at. So, has everyone heard that Steven Crowder's been banned from YouTube? We knew he was banned from Twitter. But yes, Steven Crowder is now banned from YouTube. The most popular conservative voice on YouTube has been wiped off of it. How long until Tim Pool's next? How long until they come for the conservative twins? How long till they come for the little guy like me? Honestly, I'm pretty sure my channel would have been wiped out of existence already if I hadn't, I don't know, put myself on a self-imposed hiatus here lately. I don't know what my channel is half the time. My channel originally was about gaming, and I would still like my channel to be about gaming, but the gaming industry sucks. It's so hard to find a game that's worth playing anymore, because I don't know. That's like a whole nother topic. Video game developers are lazy, and they don't give us anything, I don't know, fresh, interesting, new. And when they do give us shit, I don't know. The video game industry just is sad. Probably the one area in that industry that I'm most disappointed with is the massive multiplayer online role-playing games, or the MMORPG. Not to be confused with some sort of role-playing game. You know, Skyrim is a singular role-playing game. A massive multiplayer online role-playing game is something like World of Warcraft or RuneScape or Ultima Online or Star Wars Galaxies. I just named Ultima Online and Star Wars Galaxies. That was back in the heyday when the MMORPG industry was still good. RuneScape is pretty good too. You know, RuneScape, Ultima Online, and Star Wars Galaxies are your sandbox, non-theme park type MMORPG that the industry has gone away from. Now you get all of this shit theme park content, but I don't really want to talk about that in this video. Let's just say that my favorite hobby of video games has been pretty shit lately. And then our country is going to hell in a handbasket faster than you can shake two sticks at. It's crazy. The censorship. I don't understand the censorship. I don't... So, in order to implement this type of censorship that Big Tech is doing, that Democrat cooperators, they have to believe that their stranglehold on power right now is going to last. They have to believe that they're not going to lose power 2 years from now or 4 years from now. Because the shit that they're doing is only pissing everyone off. Even their typical voter base. Nobody wants this level of authoritarian control. In fact, the U.S. doesn't even look like a republic or a democracy or, you know, whatever you want to argue that the U.S. is, being it's a representative republic, not technically a democracy, but one way or another, a republic and or a democracy does not look like what we see right now in the United States. What we see right now in the United States is an authoritarian regime that, God help me if I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it because I don't give a shit. They're illegitimate. They were not actually elected. That election was a sham. You can't prove it otherwise to me. There's no way people with an actual brain between their ears would have voted for that old man. You look at every video that's posted on Joe Biden and you've got a dislike ratio like nothing you've ever seen. Does that mean that the consumer base on YouTube is made up of conservatives? I don't think so. I think the consumer base on YouTube is made up of an entire cross-section of society. Why is it that Biden videos get downvoted into oblivion? Why is it that Disney videos get downvoted into oblivion? Well, the Disney videos deserve it, right? The whole shit with Gina Carano is appalling. And you know that YouTube right now is floating the idea of getting rid of the dislike button completely. Because that makes sense. What part of the Streisand effect do these authoritarian asshats not understand? All the Twitter and YouTube and Google and Alphabet Inc. and every other big tech corporation that's part of this bullcrap, all they're doing is reinforcing the narrative that they're bad. I can't wait. I simply can't wait for Donald Trump to launch his social media platform. But I pray it's something more than just Twitter. I've never fucking used Twitter because I have no interest in using Twitter. I don't want to frickin' here, let's post a message or post a meme and upvote it and downvote it type app. I want something like YouTube. I want a replacement for YouTube. Yeah, there's Gab and there's plenty of these other sites, but have you looked at them? They're lacking features. I've tried moving over to some of these other platforms. They just don't work for me. I make videos in the gaming world that often go, 45 minutes to an hour and a half. That doesn't work on these sites. You need to somehow make these videos 15 minutes long, which, is actually easy enough when my channel is kind of focused around politics, because I can make a 15-minute political video where I'm rambling about the problems that's wrong with our country, as long as I continue to, release multiple videos through the course of the day, because there's a lot of shit to ramble about with what's going wrong in our country. And since I haven't released a video in so long, I could certainly ramble and make this particular video quite long. But I'm going to try not to. I just want to point out kind of some major overarching themes, and that is, as consumers, we need to start consuming more on Gab and Minds and Library and these other sites, even if they're just not up to the snuff of YouTube. Seriously. It's time to start finding a way to deal with the lackluster sites and watching videos there instead of YouTube. We need to affect the pocketbooks of these tech oligarchs like Disney. So you can be goddamn well sure that Disney has much to do with the fact that the dislike button is going away, because their Star Wars channel is getting disliked into oblivion, and rightfully so. So YouTube calls it an organized dislike campaign. No, YouTube. It's not an organized dislike campaign. It's a passionate campaign against an evil company that doesn't deserve our money. And how else are we gonna voice our displeasure with them? YouTube currently, with the dislike button, provides a service. It allows us to tell Disney that they've done fucked up. And if you're gonna hide that goddamn dislike button, you're just gonna make it so that people write dislike in the fucking comments section. And then, knowing how authoritarian you are, you're gonna wipe all of the dislike comments out of the comments section as spam. And so we're gonna have to write, well, we're gonna have to put dislike in some sort of sentence structure to get around your algorithm that you're gonna create to wipe the dislike spam out of it. And then those same companies that told you to get rid of the dislike button, well, then they're going to tell you, well, get rid of the comment section too. And then where are we on this platform? The likes, the dislike button can be turned off. If Disney really wanted to, they could turn off their own goddamn dislike button and save the rest of the platform from this upcoming bullshit. if they're so offended by their dislikes? Or is it the fact that Joe Biden gets disliked into the oblivion, where YouTube has been caught red-handed removing dislikes from Joe Biden videos to the tunes of tens of thousands of dislikes get removed from his videos because he's that unpopular? How the hell did he legitimately win this election again? Please explain that concept. I can't fathom how someone who gets ratioed into complete oblivion online was the most popular president of all time with 80 million votes. Just doesn't make fucking sense, people. But I digress. So yeah, Steven Crowder has been banned. We're next. YouTube's a joke at this point. The tech oligarchs and the Joe Biden puppet. He's a puppet for big tech. Half the members of his administration come straight from Facebook. Don't believe me? Do your research. It's sickening what is happening in our country right now. We have the most callously oblivious woman as vice president. You should see some of the shit that she actually says that doesn't get hidden. Just the other day, she was cackling and laughing about parents whose kids haven't been at school and they've had to homeschool. But she just cackled and laughed about it without a frickin' sympathetic bone in her body. She's the epitome of what's evil in this world. How did we get this way? Feminism. Yeah, I said it. Feminism was, I think, the first, most obvious catalytic driver to the stupidity to where the Democrats are now. Democrats jumped on the feminist bandwagon and they embraced the feminist stupidity. And when I say feminist stupidity, I mean it. Feminism accomplished its goal of equality for women many years ago. The only thing feminism accomplishes anymore is the destruction of the normal core family. The only thing it accomplishes anymore is the promotion of women over men, the creation of the matriarchy. That's where we are in society. You could see it firsthand with the bizarre politics, where you have people in Congress and the Senate who straight up spout racist rhetoric on the floor saying they will not confirm this person unless they're a minority, or unless they're a woman, or unless they're a minority woman. What kind of sickness is that? What happened to confirming people based off of they're the best goddamn person for the job? Oh, wait, meritocracy. Well, that's completely at odds with equality. I digress. I don't even know why I'm doing this video. Honestly, I want people to stop using YouTube, and here I am using YouTube myself right now. But sadly, it's the most effective platform, in my opinion, to get my voice heard, at least until my voice is censored on this platform, like most other conservative voices who've been censored on this platform. That's right. Have I said it already? Steven Crowder has been banned from YouTube and Twitter. Steven Crowder, the largest conservative voice on YouTube with over 5 million followers. He has great content. And you can still follow him on The Blaze. You can still follow him on the other sites. You could still join Mug Club. I strongly recommend you go join Mug Club, if for no other reason than to stick it to YouTube. Because you can be goddamn well sure that Steven Crowder is going to unleash the Asian Kraken on YouTube. We need a lot of Asian Krakens unleashed on these big tech conglomerates. They need to experience their many days in court. They need to be sued into fucking oblivion. That's right, YouTube. That's what I think of you. Sujin Wojcicki, you're a fucking moron. Did I just say a vulgar word about the CEO of YouTube on YouTube? I sure the hell did. This is the United States of America. My contempt for your management of this platform should not be censored. Not unless you're a publisher, in which case you can censor me all you want. But you have 230 protection. You're not a publisher. You need to start acting like the town square you're supposed to be. And in a town square, you don't censor political opinion. Or censor your own critics, which you will. I'm sick of YouTube, guys. I'm really sick of YouTube. I'm really sick of the country right now as a whole. What do we do? I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. I'm seeing my country destroyed before my very eyes. I can't believe just the speed at which the country is falling apart. One would have thought that this would have taken place over, I don't know, a stretch of multiple years. But it's like, I don't know, everyone in the goddamn half the country has been invaded by alien body snatchers or something. I don't know, but half this country has lost their collective marbles virtually overnight. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, I just wanted to, I guess, vent. Let you all know I'm still live. Let you all know that Steven Crowder has been banned from YouTube. Let you all know that our country, you already probably know that our country is going to hell in a handbasket. And, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I'm Jaames Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all. Peace.